Hi there. This is Kushka here. All right, just a quick one on how to start up in Smart Farm easy and fast. You know, all right. Um, when you start a Smart Farm right in the beginning, you have 2 points available here. Just a quick one on it. On Farmer, if you spend 1 point on Farmer, you get chance for more harvest. That's the same as the greengrocer. On the trader, you get one extra slot. The trader is the only one that is going to give you an extra slot in your inventory. So you initially starting off with 5 slots in your inventory. For every point you spend in the trader, you get more slots. Now, this is my preference, personal preference. This is up to you, but I use that to now I'm going to have 7 slots in my inventory. Character selection, we have 4 of them. There I am using this one. We have 2 male, 2 female. I'm going to use this one for this purposes. All right, let's get started. A beautiful sunflower field here that's greeting us on this prettiness. So yes, alrighty, first things first. If we look around quickly, big barn, next to the big barn we have this question mark and that question mark there, and of course we have a question mark on that side. Question mark on that side, be cautious before you use that one, but that's not in play currently. So let's open this box quickly. We're going to have 2 each building plan for buildings, and then we're going to have 2 each building plan modular structures. Alrighty, so we're going to take 1 of each and put it in our hot bar, take the seeds, take the fertilizer, and take your watering can. So if we go around the corner here, we see in this box you can peek in. There's where your rooster and your hen is going to be, but they can sit there for now. And we grab the mullet. Now, here we are. We're ready. Let's get the mullet in there. This structure here, destroy it as soon as possible. So you have a little bit more space here, and that is out of the way. The game wants you now to get some trees, so we're going to do trees. Now, a word of caution, those are, let me show you, these are fruit trees. These are fruit trees. If you're going to start to chop away and you only have a 5 inventory, you're going to get wood, you're going to get fruit, and you're going to most possibly going to get seed, which is 3 slots. Now, can you imagine yourself, you're having all this stuff, all right, you just won't be able to, even if you take this out, you going to occupy 3 slots. And this is why I suggest take this long slinky trees, chop yourself 2 trees here, get it done. You don't use any extra space in there. All right, let's get another slinky quickly. I call them slinkies. It's just, it's just the way I play, it's just the way I operate. The game is happy with what we're doing, and that is where we are. Righty, let's get to the next thing. It tells you now to go through shipment boxes. We did it already. So this piece of field is open on this side, and we got rid of this building here. So run about on this area. On our hotbar there, we have the building plan. That's buildings. Right, we're going to grab that one in our hand. We right click, and then it will open for us. Now, right in the beginning here, small crop plot. We're going to use that guy, and we're going to place it. All right. Now, in order to get out of this menu, just click on your number 1, have the hand menu or the axe in your hand again, and you get out of the menu. Escape doesn't work. All right, thumb mouse. All the plots, everything, most of the things, if you start to do other things as well, is going to give you a small menu there. So I'm opening this one. This is meant for fertilizer. You'll see immediately then it will change over there. All right, put the seed in here. We're going to plant our seed in your hot bar. So it's 1, 2, 3. Time is happy with you. Keep on planting. Finish your planting there. All right. Now, do I have another? Oh, yeah, I have another one. There we go. All right. Back to your menu. Put your watering can in this, grab it. Let's give it a squeezy here. And the game, yet again, is very happy with what we did here. All right. Now, the next thing the game wants you to do is open your building plan again, and this big field here. Grab the big field and place it against. Again, it is up to you where you want to put stuff, but now there's one thing that's important. Can you see there's a field on that side now? It snapped beautifully onto each other. So my suggestion is put 2 fields. It's only costing you 1 coin, or put 4 or 6 or whatever. You know, on this stage when I start, I do my 6 fields and I get it done with because I do have space already here. Alrighty, that is enough on that. And then we press 1 again on the hotbar so we can get rid of the plan. Use the building plan and place a first empty field and place on it a wheat field. Now we go back to that building plan. That's my 3. Right click, hold. Let's look for wheat. So it's going to be 1, 2, and the second or the third one here, we're going to see a wheat field. We're going to plant. Suggestion is plant 2 and get it done with. Back on our one. All right. Let's look for that. For the menu, the only thing with this one is the menu, you need to find it. And then the irrigation is done on that one. Oh, not the irrigation, the fertilization. And then just give it a squeezy there. I don't know, haven't figured out how much water it uses. It looks like it's happy if I just give it a little squeezy like that. So that is about it. All right. Now, we're going to go to the garage quickly in the house. Let's put this back on here. Now, here at the house, here in the corner, let's have a look at what we have. All right, we have space. Here is transport containers. Pick that up, keep it in your space there. Now here on the PC, you're going to select this first one because it's part of the tutorial, and that if you're going to give them that flour bread factory tutorial, 10 times flour, reward 960, and then your XP will be 250. So you're going to select this one and it will be happy with you. All right. Destroy 1 empty house or barn. Let's do this. Let's take this house here. Let's destroy this one. Get rid of it. And then you're going to get extra materials from it, which you're going to use later to work or to build with. All right. Happiness there. And you see how you're filling up. Now, by now, if you have spent all those points on your farmer, you would be very full. All right. Let's get going. Back to this container here. While I'm running to this container, this is where you're going to thank me later. We're going to put all this additional stuff in here. You're going to use this a lot. I'm using it a lot. Just keep the wood with you. I'm using this one a lot still currently, and I'm using the others as well, you know, just to help me in the beginning to have some extra space there, packing space. All right, let's go to the animal pen here. Now with the animals, your animals is just getting 2 hours old. When it come to 2 hours, it's going to disappear on you. So get rid of them as soon as possible, as soon as you are able, and you can drive to the animal trader, which is up here. Then you drive there, go and get rid of it. Trust me, you need the coins in the beginning. All right, on the mullet that we have here, we're going to look at the fence, right click, wrecking ball, click, and just the gate will stay put. Just the gate's going to stay here. Righty, now that we've got that out of the way, the next step is going to be we're going to use the modular map. It's got a little house on it, so we select that one, right click again, will come up. You most probably going to have to go to the left there to get it on your map. All right, there is no snapping unfortunately onto the gate, so you're going to have to try and eye this one in as much as possible to level it up. Let's see, there is, as you can see, there's snapping on top. Right, I'll show you the side snapping in a bit onto each other. Let's just see there we go. Let's just give it a squizzle. This one is a little bit too far. Let's take this one out quick. And then back in on the map. Get this guy. Yeah, it is quite tedious. And if you stand on the other side, on this side, for instance, then it is even more, because then you don't get it close enough. So I hope this will be fixed quite quick, so we can, build away and get our animals pretty safe. All right, so what I just do is I try to eye it in. I think this is going to be the closest I can get it under circumstances. I don't want to keep you too much bothered by this. It's just to show how this is done. All right, now the snapping. If you point, the higher you point, then you're going to have a top snap. The lower you point on the side, then you're going to get the side snap there. Right. Okay, let's do it on this side. I did found it is easier to do bring both the sides in and then work from there on. Okay, snap and snap. Get it in, and then we're going to do this side first, more or less point to where that one is, and we bring this one in, point to where that one is. Do you think I need to move up a squizzle? And then there we go. We're a little bit overlapping there. Give us this one. Point at it, destroy. And I think it's due to this one is inner. Yeah, that is inner. Let's get this one out quickly and see. Yeah, what do you say? Let's replace it. You can fast forward from here on to the next leg. So let me fix this one quickly. There we go. And let's not be that far away. Bring it in a bit more. Like that. Point to the bottom. Point to the bottom, and we should get very close in this one. It can be better. I absolutely agree. All right. Okay, so happiness there. The next thing we need to do here is place a water troll in the feeder. And that we're going to get on the other map. That's on the buildings map. So right click on that. Just move up. It's around about 3. Get the water feeder in here. Or the water troll, the water feeder. The water troll and then the feeder on there. All right. So it is happy with us. It is very happy with us. All right. Click 1. That takes a hot minute, but we're done there. This additional ones that it gave us, we can destroy these. Or if you want to use them as well in your area, want to make your area bigger. But my feeling is, you know, with the animals dying within 2 hours, I yet to see and find a thing around that. Okay, we're going to grab the hen and the rooster quickly and get them in. It looks vicious running around with the hammer in my hand, right? And close the gate. Now, to place your animals, you're just going to grab the rooster, drag her down. You're going to grab the hen, drag her down. And it's I'm going to be with these guys. But again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my animals and I'm going to sell them quickly. It is you get busy in the beginning, and when they die, unfortunately, you don't have anything of it. So we're going to go quickly to that area. I'll show you in a bit. Again, let's get that map open. So we're going to go to this all the way through this here and go to the trader here. And there we go. Start, and I'm going to sell my pig. Not buy, you need to sell it. And then this one we sell, that guy we sell. We can come and get again soonest. All right. Alrighty, we're back on the farm. Now let's have a look what the next thing is. Let's build a mole. Now you can see how close is this now as well to us, but I am very sure. Let's break this one down. Quick. Quick. Perfect. All right, let's have a look at the mole. Now on the mole, it's going to be now again the building plan. And let's find it quickly. Where are we? There we go. Mole. Let's get it in. I do like it to be more or less one again, have the axe in our hand. More or less plus minus. All right, now we're going to build a foundation. Then we're going to go on to our modular. And the foundation is right in the beginning. Here we go. This one, You can place it wherever you want to. This is basically going to be your workshop. Now again, they are snapping beautifully on there, doing it like that, and it's happy with us. It's not really giving us much to do. All right, pressing 1, get the axe back in my hand, build and prepare a bench. All right, build a prepare bench, and that is going to be on our buildings guide again. And that one is done. Yeah, a very happy one, looking very cool. And as you can see, we pay for everything. The more was 1,500. This one is 900. So yeah, it's pricey. It is pricey, and it's scary how fast your money is going out. We're on 5,353. But believe me, it run out very quickly. All right, we open here, and as you can see, this is where we do fruit packing and a few other things as well. So, but we're basically going to do fruit packing. Yeah, it wants us to collect pomegranates. Let's check out. We have more or less enough space here. So those pomegranates is growing on that side, like I showed you in the beginning. So all the way there. Now we're obviously going to get more wood, but what I do, yet again, I just do my my wood here. But before we carry on with this, let me just double check something. We have available skill points. So I'm going to put 2 in the farmer. I'm going to put 1 in intelligence and another 1 in the trader, which give us another block. I almost forgot about our points. Keep your eye out for your... I do leave the stuppies in the beginning yet again. So I just can get to my fruit because it's already giving us a bunch of wood. When I really need some wood, I will come and get them. Again, it's personal preference. It is all up to you. So there is still pomegranate trees on that side. There's a few going that way as well. Later you can come and fetch it once you are done with this. All right, and on our way there, we're just going to run through the field here as well. You just run and it's going to pick up. Now look what happened when we run out of space. Okay, I still have enough. If you were low, you very much so would have ran out of space. But yes. All right, produce flour. Now we're going to grab this guy, put in there. See, we got wheat seeds there as well. This wheat seeds are going to put in the bottom here. And then we want to do wheat flour. Perfect. We want 10 of them, please. 8, 9, 10, and off we go. Awesomeness. Did I? Ooh. 2 is fine. Let it run. This is what I wanted to say now. When you do shift, we can do the rest of those as well. They just take very long, or you can sell it for extra coin. So for now, I'm going to let me do 50. No, that was way too much. Let me just rephrase it. Let me do 300 and keep the 92 for selling. And then this can do its thing on the side here. And then on here, we're going to put a pomegranate in there. We find it. Oh, I missed a step. We need to go back to our container, get our baskets. Those, remember those we got earlier. Alrighty. What can we put away? We can put this wood away. I go in there. We can put the timber away. It go on there. And of course we have additional straw as well. We need to plant those tomatoes again. We only have water currently, so but that is okay. That is okay. Get this here, put our baskets in there, and then go down to the pomegranate crate, and you say craft happiness. We have 34 tomatoes. We can plant the seeds here again as well. And then, of course, what I'm going to suggest, and that is again a preference up to you, but on this stage, I know you're going to use a lot of water. I would put a water tank just here as well. Right. And in here, we're going to plant the tomatoes again. For and we are done. And then keep on with your planting. Keep your eye on everything. You can plant your plants here as well, and do your thing as you go. And we should be done here. Almost. We need 4 more. In the meantime, let me show you just on this here, on this contracts here. Go carefully through these things and see what they reward you on and what you get from it. It is actually amazing to get that little bit extra. You know, like for instance, this is 100 corn flour, 1,560 coin, and then of course your XP. Everything that you can do in the beginning, you can bring and you can sell it here at them. Rice and oh my goodness, it was rice and rye flour. Takes a very, very long time. So every time you take something, it's going to sit on your where the tutorial is sitting currently. So yeah, if you're a person that's going to bother, do not take too many contracts there. All right, let's see how far we need 1 more. So let's get that done. Let's get that done. And then we're just going to sell it quickly, and that should give us close out then how I would play the game in the beginning. I get my fruit trees and all right, we have 12. That's complete. Now we're going to take this to the mall. I'm just going to open the map quickly for us. Going to take this all the way to the mall, and the mall is going to be right there. So that's the flour. Raw product going to that one, and then this is actually the bakery then, I would rather say. Alrighty, so let's get there. Let's get there. You see, yeah, you had a contract with it, and that is the ones that we get in the garage there. Then you're going to click on the contract first for full. And then we have an accomplishment there, and your level is increasing. But just to give you a quick rundown here, so you see what it looks like. We still have 2 in our pocket here, and we want to sell our flour there. Now we still have the 92 wheat, and of course we're going to go now just around the corner to the mill, just around the corner here, and I will get you there. And here we are at the mill. Let's sell them quickly our raw materials. We do not have or didn't have any contract, so it's just going to be a direct sell. We're going to click on this guy here and we're going to sell. If it is a lot, then you can go on this side, you know, and just get it up, hold shift and there, but we do not have that many, so we can just click away quickly and get them sold. It's not taking that last two. Let's get this down and then we can sell the last two as well, and that one. Alrighty, and that is it then on this one. I'll see you on the farm. Alrighty, and we on the farm. We did sell all our stuff. We have one more thing to do here. Let's grab that and we put it in our pocket. And that is that. The next thing is we do our wheat. We could have planted it before we left, but we can do this quickly, and then you need to harvest it, and this is basically going to be your last part of the tutorial, and then it is finished. Let's just have a look quickly. Wheat and wheat, and that is the lot. The rest you're going to know how to do, and I hope you are going to enjoy the game as much as I enjoy it till now. Yes, I do agree there is quite a bit of work still need to be done on the game to make it a lot more enjoyable to play, but so far so good. I really enjoy it. Have fun and let me know in the comments if it's something too long, if what I can do to improve my type of I wish I knew videos, that, you know, all feedback is always welcome, and all criticism is all welcome as well. Alrighty, until next time, bye.